So we're excited for next year because our new project, St Luke's Guiding Lights, is really exciting for us as a local charity, but also for the communities in our city and for tourists alike. It's an event experience like no other. Following on from Elmer in 2019, we are delighted to be able to offer a second sculpture trail within Plymouth, and also this time tapping into areas we didn't consider previously, and that includes going to our outreach areas with a roaming exhibition and ensuring that we are getting local communities heavily involved with the experience. There's going to be a lot of lighthouses. We're actually going to see 40 sculptures hit the streets of Plymouth. They are 2.4 metre high sculptures, so very impactful as you're walking or driving around the city. We're also going to see a roaming exhibition, which includes 10 miniature sculptures that will visit our outreach areas that St Luke's provide care and vital support. So that includes towns such as Salcombe, Kingsbridge, Tavistock and Launceston, amongst others, and it ensures that not only will the trail be really felt within the heart of Plymouth itself, but also in our furthest corners of our care map. The trail will be running for 10 weeks in the summer of 2026, and we really urge families to make the most of this free event experience and get involved. You can visit our website and find out a lot more about where to find a trail map within the city, and also instructions on how to download our Guiding Lights app, which is a very interactive platform in which you can unlock the sculptures that you see on the trail and collect prizes. Our goal throughout this project is focusing on our end vision of raising significant funds for end-of-life care in our community. And to be able to achieve that, we are going to auction off our lighthouses. All 40 of them will go up for sale in the autumn of 2026. And we're aiming to raise significant funds through this auction event to go directly to patient care.
Our artist call out will last between May and October. The deadline for the artist call out is the 27th of October at midnight. As soon as that deadline has passed, there will be an expert panel, and they will have the hard job of shortlisting all the designs that come through. On the expert panel, we will have someone from Wild in Art, someone from St Luke's, and we'll also have an artist to come and help with the shortlisting. Once we have kind of whittled it down to our between 80 and 100 designs, those designs will then go to our sponsorship selection event. And then after this, we will have our top artists. And artists, once they have brought their amazing designs to life, at the end, upon completion, they can expect to receive a £1,000 artist fee.
It's a great thrill to be invited, especially after the Alma one, which is something totally new for me. I worked as a GP for 30 years, and I had close connections with St Luke's from very early on, so I know how they work and how they developed, and the fact that I can be involved in any way using my artistic skills is just fantastic for me. It's a great honour. It's a great metaphor, isn't it? A lighthouse and casting a light and looking after people. So that's a great reference to St Luke's and what it does. It was quite challenging, I must admit. I was a bit surprised when it came in the studio. It's much larger than I expected. The idea was to make connection with Plymouth of some of the important things that we're famous for, and the fact that Plymouth has become so popular. I mean, it has an international marine park, the first one in the country, which is incredible. It's got the aquarium, which is a great attraction for children. I put the Brittany ferries in because, you know, we have these journeys abroad that are on our doorstep. I wanted to depict really this great city, Plymouth, and the Southwest in general, and make it as positive and happy as I could. I would encourage any artist who's interested in this to apply. It's important in very many ways. Obviously the fundraising for St Luke's, but you know, the artist benefits as well. They get exposure that we'll never ever get. They get in a lot on social media, they can be seen on television, there's lots of newspaper articles. So artists who want to get their work out there and on show, this is an ideal thing for them to do. I would encourage anybody to put in a design.
Alongside our large 2-metre high lighthouses, we've also got our little lighthouses, which will be going to schools for the school children and the school communities to get involved in and paint themselves as well. So alongside our large lighthouses, we've also got our small learner programme lighthouses too.
It's going to run alongside with the main Guiding Lights Arts Trail in the summer of 2026. And it's a fantastic opportunity for schools and organisations to get involved and really enable their young people to learn all about the work that we do here at St Luke's. It's about opening conversations, so in a sensitive and age-appropriate, kind and honest way, but start those open conversations in schools. Once they sign up to the programme, they will receive their own little lighthouse sculpture, which is known as a little light. That is theirs to decorate as they wish.
I think it's a fantastic idea having the small lighthouses that will go into school and introduce the hospice to children, so they can start talking about the difficulties they've had. In most classes there will be lots of children who have lost very close relatives and will need help dealing with death. It's something that's very hard early on in life to come to terms with, and I think the lighthouse will shine a light on that brilliantly.
So the little light is a metre high and it sits 30 centimetres at its base. That one is our launch little light. That's Mrs. Murrell's lighthouse sculpture there.
I'm finally allowed to say. I'm Mrs. Murrells. I'm a local professional mural artist, so I paint on both indoor and outdoor walls. I'm very, very pleased and very proud to have been asked by St Luke's to take a part in the project. So I've helped out by painting a very small lighthouse sculpture, which is going to be the touring sculpture. Very, very soon I'll be painting one of the very large lighthouses, and I'm really, really excited to get going and start on that as well. St Luke's is such a brilliant charity. It really cares for people when they need it most. To be involved in this one, which is such a big, very exciting project for St Luke's, is fantastic. And if I can help raise extra money and raise awareness for the charity, I'll be so pleased and so proud.
It's so important to raise funds for St Luke's. I mean, their funding is nowhere near adequate to cover the kind of service they provide, not just at the hospice, but in a community where a lot of the work is now done. And most people, when they're going through that difficult time in life and a family member is dying, the family member and the family will prefer, in most cases, to have some kind of treatment at home. St Luke's is able to provide that, a fantastic service. We're very lucky in Plymouth.
The planning of such a project does take a long time, and we're really excited that it is now in the public domain and you are hearing all about our exciting venture for 2026. But don't sleep on it, because now is the time to get involved. If you are a school, if you are an artist, if you are a potential business that would like to support the trail, that could be through sponsorship program, through in-kind support, or even just advocacy and corporate social responsibility and team building with your staff. Now is the time to get involved, learn a bit more, head to our website, or please do get in touch, and we would love to tell you more about the project.